the first part here is I want to show you or talk about what we call the strings, the myofascial meridians, you see. These are like the guidelines that hold down the mast of a ship, you know. So in our analogy, the skeleton is the mast. Your soft tissue, the myofascial meridians, your fascia and your muscles and your tendons are like the guidelines that hold down the mast. Once I can master that, then I can have a very strong structure. So for example, if I assume this position and the manual pushes on my wrist, right? Yeah, right? So if I don't do anything, I'll just go over, right? Now, but if I engage my strings, go on, yeah, touch, see? Yeah, right? So when it pushes, see? Right? So now I can even sink him. You want to push, see? So there, right? So what I've done is I'm using energy. I'm not, if I'm using force, you hold. Now, if I press down, you see, it doesn't work. But once I engage my strings, I bring the energy up, there. You feel it in your legs immediately, right? Yeah, it's not pushing on your shoulders anymore, right? So that is what we mean by the strings, you see? And I'm not leaning forward, I'm not using my weight, you see, right? So that also is to do with how I can then absorb the energy to the ground, you see? So when he pushes on me, right, this is what we call rooting. Let's say from here, he grabs my hand and pushes, see? I'm sinking the energy down, right? So as you push, I'm absorbing, you push, see? You're coming into me,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And then now I bring it up,
Yeah.
right? So just that, you see, right? So that comes from the basic fundamentals of learning how to use your fascia, right? Then that comes again, then the next level up is the techniques that are in the Yan Shou Gong itself, okay? One of this is, again, this is very useful in a self-defense situation because for ladies, a lot of them, you know, if you have your hands up, no, you grab my hands. You're caught in a situation like this, right? And you will try to violently shake me around. Yeah. Then I go like that, right? Now, let's say do that again. Now, if I do this, see, straight away,
So
I jam
strong.
your system.
Yeah.
Okay? Just by turning my wrist, yeah, you're going to shake. Boom. There.
Yeah.
Right? Then what I do is I just push this up and go, whoop. Right? So just there. Or the other way is you do that again. Yeah, push. So I do this, I point both, and then I sink. See? Now you're down. Right? So it's just from this move, right? Down. Right? Okay. So these are some of the basic actions. Now another one is when someone grabs the wrist, let's say, you know, and pull or push, let's say, because the idea is I normally do this, I pull, then I try to hit, right? Now if you try to do that, let's say I do this, see? I just have to flip my wrist backwards, you know? So okay, let's start from again. You grab my wrist, I go there. I don't even give you a chance to throw that punch because by flipping my wrist backwards, right, and standing on my heels, boom, I generate the force to send him backward. And that takes the whole structure away. Yeah, strong. No, two hands, right? So you see, when your manual is physically, okay, drop your elbows a bit. See, this is very strong, right? Go shift to the back a bit more. Put your weight at the back. Yeah, that's it. See, now you're grounding my force. You feel it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going. So I can be leaning all the way into you and you're holding. So I'm not going to be able to move you physically, right?
Nah.
But if I use a finger and I use my jing, so what I do is I can stand like this. I sink my energy. I bring it up. There.
Too easy.
Yeah. So what I've done is basically using my energy, I've disrupted his roots. And once his root is disrupted, then it's very easy to move, you see. So, for example, again, if you grab hold of me like this, normally someone will be struggling like hell, right? I mean, you try to hold me and I'll be, yeah, doing this. No, I don't want to. So I just bring this up, see? I bring this round, right? And there you go. So just down, right? So from this movement. Okay. But let's say you do a collar grab, right? So normally you had a situation like this, right? And that guy will either try to headbutt you or he try to knee you or kick you. So one way to prevent this is we use this move. So all I do is I scoop straight away. See, his structure is gone. Yeah. And I take it down. right? It, it looks very unreal, right? But you can feel, see, you can go down and stance, right? And go on. Yeah, I can't move you. But once I scoop,
Yeah,
see?
that's gone. I'm gone
Yeah, you're
already.
gone. And then now I can take it down, you see? So just, yeah. So that sort of effect. And number three is good also because, yeah, casting the net. So again, if you grab, right? So in casting the net, what I do is I let go first. I make this action, you see? It's like casting the net, right? So I don't think I will do the pull up, but
No, I have the mic
yeah,
as
when the
well.
mic, yeah. So you grab.
Don't throw me in the pool.
Yeah, yeah. So if you grab me, right? So rather than fight him, I just go into this position, right? What I want is this hand here, and then I go over. So I will step back. There I go. Right? So what I did was essentially do this. As I do this, I go over his other arm, you see. So you grab again. So I come here, I step, I draw him in, then you see, and then boom. Yeah, goes, right? So you throw a left jab at me, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I block, see? So in number two is what I do is I block with this and then I press, right? And basically that's the movement. So he comes at me, I block, see? Yeah. So then he's all mine. All right. So although that's I think what makes us a Neigong, you see? Although we teach it more for health, but the martial art component is in there. And to me, why the martial art is important is because it's the martial arts that give us those movements, because the martial arts has been optimized over thousands of years, such that, you have the movements to give you the maximum connections in the body. Think of it as maximize or optimize your body mechanics. So it's there already, right? That's why the Neigong incorporates those martial art movements. Number two, what the martial arts plays a role here is it allows us to do the testing. So let's say if I am doing this movement, right? You hold me. So if my alignment is out, then you push me, I will just go, right? So this is what we call testing. But if I'm correct, then there, he can't move me, right? You can feel the heaviness there already.
It's very heavy.
Yeah, yeah. So the testing is one way to correct your movements, you see, because you can do a movement 1,000 times wrong and it's still wrong. Right? So it's better to do it right. So the martial arts allows to test whether you got the movement right or not. But the third part where martial arts bring into this practice is the practice of discipline. Because, yeah, all martial arts, you need discipline. So we try to be disciplined also in the practice of Yan Shou Gong. Yeah. So that's why the martial art is part of it, and that's why we are Neigong. Whereas most other Qigong, they just wave their hands around, and there's no martial application for it. Unless it's a medical Qigong, then its orientation and purpose is different. It's more for healing. But even then, you need to have the energy in the hands, you see. Otherwise, you can't do the healing. Yeah.
Can you float me with just
Yeah, sure.
one finger on the hand like this in a strong stance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Let me do it on my left shoulder, so I'll do it on my right. Yeah. Okay. So from here, so you see, just to show he's strong, right? Yeah. I cannot push him. Okay. So with one finger, first of all, I bring the energy up. Bring it out now. There. Now inject it in his shoulder. It goes down to the hip, goes down to his foot. And there.
I'm already uprooted here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So once it's there, see?
Yeah.
I can move him sideways. Yeah.
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 Yeah, your energy takes control of my own structure.
Yeah. That's
And then
right.
I'm broken,
So,
and then you do whatever you want with me.
yeah. So think of it as I'm hacking your structure, you see? Right? If I just push, for example, you see, normally if I push like that, you feel the force on your shoulder.
Yeah,
And
that's
you
right.
just have to lean forward a bit, right? But now when I push like this, let's say, right, I want the force to go to your hip. There. I'm pushing at the hip. You feel it? So when I push,
I'm already
yeah.
uprooted.
Yeah, you can feel the pressure goes to the hip.
Yeah.
So if I want to float you, I just have to direct it up. There. Your foot is floating. Right? You can feel, yeah. So this is using energy rather than physical force. You see? This is the E And you can say at the Jing coming into play. Now, the Qi is more subtle. Qi is you don't feel the force here, you'll feel it inside. Okay? Just now you feel the Jing, right? It goes into the dip.
Yeah.
So I still put the E in there, then there. This is the Qi. You feel it? Yeah. It's like a bubble expanding,
Yeah.
right? The effect is different. Yeah. You don't feel it so much in the body, but you feel it. You know, it's a bubble expanding and
That's
push
right.
it back. Yeah. Yeah. Emmanuel is in a very strong stance. So if I try to lift him physically with my biceps, it doesn't work. Okay? So what I do is I connect my structure and I bring the energy up. See? There's no way hold me. Right? Yeah. Okay? So once here, right, I lock, I sink. Okay? Yeah. So now I bring the energy out there. See?
No.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. It just let it flow out slowly. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can feel it. Yeah. So it's very different. It's not physical force. If it's physical force, yeah, I think you can easily overcome me.
Easy, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it with energy, no.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.